Welcome to the video. In this video I thought I would take you with me real time while I try to paint a magical businessman painting based on this sketch. I made this rather detailed sketch that you're gonna watch me try to do again on actual watercolor paper, which is probably gonna be really hard because I always find that the first sketch is the best one, but I think I get better by trying to sketch it again. The magical businessman concept is a concept that I made up where I really like to draw, suits, and I like to draw men in magical girl poses. And then I kind of came up with the idea of, businessmen being like magical girls with their businessmen stuff being their magical weapons. So this guy, he's a graph master. So he has the red graph that goes down, he can hurt your stocks and your, statistics, and the blue graph that goes up, he can also make your stocks go up or make your statistics look better. So that's his magical power, and this is his magical businessman pose. He's like jumping forwards, and I tried to make it really dynamic. Let's hope that I can keep that in the next drawing. So, and then I'm of course gonna paint it with watercolor in the end, which you're also gonna see. So I really thought of this video as being kind of a background noise for you while you maybe draw or do stuff around the house. I don't know. I really like to watch this kind of video, but sometimes it's nice to have somebody talking in the background too, and it's not gonna be like a fast-paced video. This, you can look away for a minute and probably nothing much has happened other than me struggling to draw. But this is boring to look at now. You have, just to explain the sketch a little bit further, I have these lines here that say that the suit is gonna be blue, and the accents, then the shoes and stuff, is gonna be red. So we have a blue and red color palette because he has the red and the blue graph that is like his magical weapons. So those are the colors that are gonna be used throughout the piece, also to make it a little bit easier for me to paint, so I don't have to worry about that many colors. But let's get started. I'm just gonna take out my watercolor paper, and then you're gonna see me try to make a decent pass at this sketch again. So, just a moment. Gonna move this a place where I can see it. It's a little bit hard with the tripod, but here's the watercolor paper, and I'm gonna go for horizontal. Where can I put it? Like that? No, that doesn't work. Or does it? Oh, it works. No, it doesn't. Like this? Oh, okay. I can do that. Alright. But that's gonna take away the lights. Oh goodness, over here then. Sorry. So I have my sketch over here, my things here, and now I just need to reposition you so you can actually see what's going on. Okay. So I have the sketch is right over here, so I can see it, but you can't. It's not going to be in frame for you because that's a little hard. I'm moving my tripod with you on it. That's what makes that sound there. And now I just have to avoid moving this around too much. And there we go. There we go. I'm ready to start drawing this drawing once again. I really hope I can do this. So we want his head to be... Ooh, I'm nervous. I guess we want him to be in sort of a circle with his graphs kind of being the outside of the circle. So, and his head should be a little bit forward. Okay, so we're just gonna place it here. I can always move it, you know, or no, at a certain point it would be very difficult to do that. But we have his head here, and I'm gonna try to make it look like a cleaner version of the drawing I just showed, of the sketch I just showed you. But it's gonna be very hard. I was very lucky with that sketch. You know, sometimes you just get lucky and things work out, and now I'm trying to do the same thing again that I did with kind of a luck. Now I'm trying to do that with skill, and my skill level is questionable. It's not that high yet, so I can't just be sure that I can actually do this. So his body is forward, but I'm doing this, you know, drawing it again instead of just transferring it, because I want to get better at, you know, get more. I want my drawings to be more reliable, my drawing skills to be more reliable, so that I can actually, you know, trust that I can draw what I just drew again, to a certain degree at least. So we have one leg here, that's popping booty, sorry, and one leg here, and it goes like this, and then, and I'm drawing directly on the watercolor paper. This was supposed to be a low pressure drawing and painting, but as you can see, I kind of went overboard with the details and stuff, so it's not gonna be that low pressure. But I was like, I'm not gonna spend that much energy on this, so I'm not gonna transfer it to another paper and over and over again, even though it might make the drawing better. Wow, I really made some good shoe shapes there. I'm really bad at shoes, so that was pretty good. But I think they might be a little big. They're probably a bit big, yeah. So I probably have to scale them down. But for now, let's leave them. I'm happy with them. Let's give him a booty. I'm sorry. And his other arm goes out like this. Should I feel like I should angle it a little bit differently than I did last time. So maybe either it should go like that or like that. No, I'm gonna stick with the sketch. So it's gonna go in between those 2 points. It just feels a little stiff compared to the rest of the drawing, because it's kind of almost a right angle. Ooh, I'm really stuck here, huh? I'm gonna angle it a little bit forward. Like that. Okay. Wow, I think I really got lucky again. I think this is pretty close to the sketch. Now I just need all the details. So let's start over here with the hand that's holding the evil graph, or the, you know, the graph that makes your stocks go down. There we go. And I'm sorry, there's a big intersection right below my apartment, so you might be able to hear, motorcycles and mopeds and big trucks and stuff going by. I can't really do anything to avoid, you know, those sounds. I'm just trying to get the shape of the graph. There, and then a big arrow. Okay, maybe that was a little too big. Like that. And then a single and it's gonna fade out that way. Yes, let's take the other hand. Let's see. So it's gonna go like that, and his thumb is there, and his fingers are there. I wanna call them by neutral pronouns because, yeah, they might not identify us, he or him or stuff like that. This is gonna oh, I see. Last time I made a no, I think I'm gonna go with this. Wow, that was ugly. I'm a little extra stiff and nervous because the camera's on. I'm not really used to sketching with the camera on, and for some reason when the camera's on it becomes a little bit more difficult to sketch. I guess I'm a little shy, even though I'm not really in this shot. But yeah. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult, but I am determined to get better at it. I don't want that to be a hindrance to me. Like, I can't sketch on camera. I want to be able to sketch on camera. It's just silly of me not to be able to, really. Okay, does that look convincing? I feel like this needs to be more straight. Straight like an arrow. Okay. I'll get rid of all the guidelines later. No, I'm actually gonna take away these now. These. Okay, let's do the face. Ooh, that's hard because it's so small. He's got like this smirk, like, ta-da, I'm coming, and you can't do anything about it. I'm gonna tank your stocks or make them fly. I can make you rich or I can make you poor. I'm a businessman, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. So his brows are going down like that. Okay, he looks a bit too cartoonish. And I actually wanted to make his eyes a little bit smaller or like more narrow. So I'm gonna try again. I really like it when there's space beneath the iris. in the eye. That's just something I really like to draw. But when it gets this small, it can be really hard to make that space without making the eyes look too big. So I'm trying here to, I guess that'll do. No, I failed. So I said I would struggle, and I was right, but I didn't struggle as much as I thought I would. Oh, you can really tell that I can really tell that the paper is damaged because I rubbed the rubber so many times over it there. What the flip is going on with this face? I'm not satisfied. What is that? Okay. No, don't. Why do I keep making the mark the same place, expecting it to look different? He looks like a child for some reason. I wonder why they look like a child. I'm trying. Okay, that helped. But that chin is a little big. Oh no, I think the face is too small for the body. Damn it. So many things to keep in mind while drawing. Okay, I think it's okay. Is it? Yeah, I guess because if we folded out his hand, it would be like that. And you know, the hand is like the same size as the face, so I guess the face should be like that. And it's a little bit smaller. But I think I'm gonna leave it. This was going to be a low pressure, no, you know, I was just gonna paint and not think about it, but now I'm thinking way too much about it, which is what always happens to me, which means I don't experiment enough, which means I don't really learn that much, which is pretty bad. So, but I just really like the sketch, so I wanna, you know, make something that is honoring the concept, which I think is really nice. Really like the concept, and I really want to make a series of magical businessmen paintings, and I might, you know, do a zine one day is my big wish, and maybe some comics, and maybe I would make some actual characters out of them in the future. I really like the idea, so I really want to work on it. And so it wasn't really supposed to be this I was working on, because I know I can't really control myself, but yeah, I ended up working on this, so that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes your creativity just demands something of you and you just have to comply. So we have here the tie, which is held in place by a, what do you call this in English? A tie clip, I guess. And then the rest of it is floating free. Whoa, there's a big motorcycle outside. I think you can hear it, can't you? I'm sorry about that. So that's the tie, and it should go to here when maybe I made it a little long. So maybe like that. It's still pretty long, but his body is too long. I always make the body too long. I have so many things to practice, but I am writing my master's thesis right now, so I don't really have much time to practice, so when I paint, I mostly just paint for fun, which is what I'm doing now. So even though I am putting in some practice, it's still, not like very rigorous or anything. Like I just want to have fun for now. When I do turn my master's thesis in, I think I'm going to try to really practice some more and go into things like anatomy and really do the grind and earn the skills. Right now I'm just making do with what I have. So in the sketch, the suit jacket was very dynamic, and it's not now. I don't know why, because I drew it almost exactly like in the sketch. It's good enough. So the label goes there. I really want to study suits too, but yeah, so many things I want to do. So I think the belt of the pants goes like that. That's the buckle. And the thingies that hold the belt, which means I can make the folds in the shirt. This isn't turning out the way I want it to, but sometimes I just have to accept it because I don't want to spend too much time, because then I lose interest or I become frozen with perfectionism. So I want to keep moving with this. We have this arm, and which way should we make? This way. Make the sleeve flow in this direction. And yes, of course, the shirt sleeve inside of that. There. We're going to make some folds here and here. And then we take this arm. The fibers of the papers are picking up. It's not so good. So we have, actually I think it's like that instead. And we have the buttons there. Okay, on to the legs, the leggies. So we have the seam of the trousers that goes down like that, and the pocket, and the other pocket, and then we're gonna make pants flare out a bit at the bottom. That was maybe too much. And we have the inner seam, I don't know what it's called in English. And going to make the pants flare out here too. And the shoes are gonna be very simple. I think I'm just gonna paint them in like shapes. So I'm not gonna make them detailed. I'm just gonna, because I really like the shape they have, but so I don't want to ruin it by putting too many details. And I think that's it for the drawing portion of the magical businessman glyph master. Glyph master, graph master. So I'm gonna erase everything that is not supposed to be there in the final. And I'm gonna lighten some stuff too. But for once I'm gonna keep most of the line art. In graphite, which I don't normally do that much, but I think when it's this small, it needs line art. It's, when I'm doing it anyways, I can't really paint very well this small, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna erase everything that's not supposed to be there. I'm just gonna fix that eye. There, that's better. Okay. So I am going to get out my watercolors, so I will be back in just a moment. So here I am again. I've got my brushes already. I'm probably not going to use all of them. Probably going to use this tiny one the most because there's so many tiny things on this painting. And I have my paints. They are the St. Petersburg White Nights watercolors. I really like those. And my water. Don't spill. I'm gonna put them over here. Okay. So how am I gonna start this? I'm gonna start with some skin color. So I'm sorry you can't really see my mixing space, but I don't really want to set up 2 cameras right now. I just want to paint, so I'm sorry about that. I don't have 2 cameras. I'm actually filming on my phone. But I do have another old phone that I could use to film as well. I have filmed some videos with 2 cameras, but as I said, I just wanna paint, yo. Oh no, I don't have any test paper. I'm not gonna get up and get some, so I'm gonna test here. Okay, it's a little too saturated. So I'm gonna put some water, and then I think it might be alright, so yes, it's fine. So I'm just gonna paint the skin, all of the skin in this skin tone color. I don't know if I ever actually painted with this much graphite on the paper before, but I wanted to try it out, okay? So it's probably gonna smudge and look ugly, but I just wanted to try it out. We'll never know if I don't try it, and I'll never get better if I don't practice. So I'm just gonna practice. Okay, so that was all the skin. Ooh, do you like that sound? I like the sound. While that dries, we can work on something else. Let's do the shirt. Let's do the shirt folds, but I just need to pick a blue, and I'm torn between ultramarine and azure. This one. Why should it be blue and red? Why didn't I think of green and red? But I just think that graphs more often have like a blue when it's going well. Oh, I like blue and red together, so green and red is like a little bit Christmassy to me. You know, you can easily do it not Christmassy, but I'm not trusting myself to be able to do that. So I think we're keeping it red and blue. And I just need to pick if I want ultramarine or azure. I think I'm gonna go with azure. So I'm gonna make a very thin mixture because the shirt is actually white. It's just the shading that's azure, which is the type of blue that's kind of sky blue, you know. So I'm painting in all the shadows, the area where there would be shadows. And under the tie, it's casting a shadow onto the shirt because the light is, I guess it's coming a little bit from above and toward him. So like, I don't know if this makes sense for the camera, but like in this direction, I'm gonna make the light make sense from that direction. Just gonna give it a little bit more down here because it's gonna be this blue is gonna fade when, you know, the more deeper colors comes to be beside it. Okay, so that's that part done, or you know, at least one layer done of that. What next? Don't know if its skin is dry yet, not completely. I think I'm gonna work a bit on the skin. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of blush around the eyes, just a little bit. And on the nose. And on the lips. There, he looks a little bit more alive now. And on the ears. This is so small. I'm gonna make him a little bit of a cheekbone. And I'm gonna color in his neck. And his hairline is gonna be a little bit. So this is both working as blush and as a little bit of shading. Oh, what did I do? Now I removed his cheekbones. Well, I need to wait for it to dry. So we're gonna, because the lines are there from the graphite, I don't have to do much to define anything, which I'm not used to. I'm used to having to really fight to make shapes make sense and stuff. So I can play around a little bit more with this. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are enjoying listening to me ramble. I'm just, you know, talking about what I'm doing and stuff. It's nothing very advanced, but I guess it's a bit cozy. I think, at least, to have you with me. I'm gonna give his lips some more red. Okay, I gotta stop before I ruin the face. So while that dries, I think the shirt dried. So I'm gonna go in and do one of the more... Oh, I forgot some of the shirt. Forgot the sleeve here. So there. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit bigger brush and I'm going to color in the suit in azure. Pretty saturated azure. It needs to be pretty dark. So I haven't decided on his hair color yet. So I'm thinking either, no, I don't even know, black, blue, or blonde. I'm thinking black, brown, or blonde. I'm sorry, I was because I was painting with blue, I said blue instead of brown. This brush isn't very precise, so it's a little bit dangerous to work with it. Okay. Ooh, I'm concentrating. I really love drawing and painting businessmen, magical businessmen. I just think it's such a fun concept, like the contrast between, what's often seen as very serious and stuff, and then the very, not silly, but, the magical aspect. I can't even explain it. I just love it, and I love the play on gender. I like to paint very masculine features and then contrast it with something very feminine. Even though this one is maybe not playing that much with gender, but I guess the pose is a little bit the typical, show both the ass and the front. I guess that they always make women do, in media. They always try to twist and turn the ladies to show both the front and the back, which can be a bit tedious and look very backbreaking sometimes. I'm happy I chose Azure for the blue. It looks really great, I think. Should the inside of the suit jacket be red? Yeah, totally should. Good thing I didn't color it in before I made that decision. It's gonna be very, what do you call that? It's gonna be a little bit wild with the very red and very blue parts next to each other. But I guess this guy, he's pretty well. They are pretty wild. I'm trying to practice, not assuming anybody's gender. So I like to keep my drawings up for, that you can decide what gender they are. I don't know why. I just like playing around with that concept. Don't know why, but the blue is kind of, if you can see, there are kind of gaps in it. I don't know why. I can't see them when it's wet. Uh-oh, I'm lifting. I should leave it. Yeah, it's starting to look like something. I'm just gonna, I saw that I missed a part of the shirt, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to do that. And while that dries, we can work a bit on the face again. I think I'm gonna just use some straight Azure. Okay, maybe that was a bit wild. I should take some Azure and mix it with the skin color. And then I get this weird gray color. That will be fine for the shadows of the face. Okay, maybe I went a little dark It's probably gonna dry lighter, so. I'm not very good at anything. I'm not very good at shading lightly yet. I always go overboard with shading. I'm just gonna do simply there. Okay, I need to decide about the hair. Oh, I wish I could ask you. It would be so nice. I guess I could make a live stream at some point, but those just make me even more nervous. And yeah, I wanted this to be something that you could play at your convenience, just to have somebody talking in the background. Okay, so the hair. So he is going to be blue and red. So I guess blue and red, that would make purple if we were to make his hair like the in-between color. I could make it blue black, or I could make it red brown. I think because there's so much blue, we're gonna make it red brown, also to make it a little bit more natural, even though he's a magical businessman. He's a magical bitch man. I'm sorry. He's a magical businessman, so he can have any kind of hair color he wants. They want. Sorry, I'm really bad at that. I'm practicing though. I don't have anyone in my life right now who wants to be called by neutral pronouns, but I just want to be better at using them and not having to feel weird about it. So I'm practicing on my art. And I want them to feel like they can be whoever they are. Anyway, so for the hair, what am I gonna do? I'm taking some red and some English red, which is a brownish red, and I'm mixing it. So he's gonna be a redhead, I guess, if I keep doing this. Did you hear that? That was my stomach. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know if I like that color. You can see it over here. Oh, it's very red. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I should just make him total redhead. Fire engine. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna commit to my color scheme and make them very red in the hair. So we're gonna go with the eyebrows first. Those thin ones. He's been picking at them. Okay, let's do this. Oh no. I have trouble controlling my small brushes into tapered ends. Like when I'm doing hair and eyelashes, it really annoys me that I can't I always make these kind of square ends on the strokes, and it really ruins the look of hair and eyelashes and such. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the color actually. Ramble. And I like that I don't have to work so hard because the graphite is kind of, making the hair have some texture and look like hair. Yeah, I like the red hair. Okay, it's growing on me. It's not growing on me literally. My hair is like this weird blonde, dark blonde, like, yeah, leverpostej in Danish. I don't know what it's called in English. Let's give his eyes a red too. Because his lashes would be red if he was a natural redhead. And I'm going to give his irises a drop of azure. Yeah, that's great. Okay, there we go. Okay, then I think I'm gonna go in and paint some stuff red. Some of the accents. So I'm gonna start over here. There was nothing with the tie. And the tie is going to be super red. There we go. I totally painted outside the tie there. Damn it. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave it. And his pocket. And the belt. Gonna be red too. Starting to look. Oh no, oh no. Why do I have to paint outside the things? Okay, so the inside of the suit jacket. I think I'm gonna make this darker, but in the first pass I'm just gonna make it red. And yeah. I should also consider making some shadings on the blue parts. This brush could arguably be said to be too small for this large area, but I'm gonna use it anyway because I'm an idiot. No, because I'm lazy. Sorry about that. As I said, I have a huge intersection just below my window. And my window is closed, by the way. It just makes that much noise, so it's just how it is. I don't really notice it unless a big motorcycle comes. I hate motorcycles because they make so much noise and they can't just, stand still in the intersection and wait for the light to turn green. They have to make that noise. And here comes one. Annoying. Okay, and the shoes are gonna be red too. And I'm still going on with this tiny brush because, yeah, why not? Let's make the bottoms of the shoes blue. No, let's just make it red. Am I even recording? Oh, yes I am. I'm sorry, I just had to check because I've been working for a while now and if I hadn't been recording that would be annoying. There we go. Red shoe. Oh, he looks snazzy or something. He looks really cool, I think. I was a little bit hesitant about the color scheme, but actually I like it a lot. I'm so gonna make this series at some point, and I'm gonna make these characters into actual characters with, personalities and backstories, and I'm gonna do so much with them, but I just need to focus on my thesis for now, so I can just paint them and think about it a little bit. Okay, his hair is a little pale, so I'm just gonna go in and do some stuff to it. There we go. Okay, so actually I only need to do some shading and paint the graphs. So I'm gonna paint the graphs now, or at least the red one. So I'm gonna try not to put my hand in what I just painted. I should have started with this. I'm sorry I was quiet for a while. I just didn't have something to say for once. Actually, I'm not really a person that talks a lot, so this is a big challenge for me to sit here and just talk a lot to you guys. But I find it very cozy, actually. Imagining that you are, maybe drawing or running around your house cleaning, and I'm just here as sort of a background drone noise. Or I like to think that you are watching me, and then I get a little bit nervous. But yeah, I think this is really fun, and I really hope you're enjoying it. And I really hope that this can help you, entertain yourself a little bit while you're staying inside and doing social distancing like everybody else. And yeah, I'm actually a little bit frustrated with YouTube because I guess, is it okay if I complain a bit? You can't answer, so I'm just gonna do it. I have 600 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm so very thankful for that. But when I put a video out, only under 10 people see it, usually, within the first week. Under 10 people within the first week, and I have 600 subscribers. And that is just a little bit annoying. I really want to grow my channel, and I think I'm making good videos. I could always improve. I know a lot of ways that I could improve, but I don't think I'm so bad that I should only have 10 views per video, or even less. It makes me a little bit sad, but luckily I have you, and I have some really sweet subscribers that keep me going. Really, really, the comments, when I get a comment I get so happy, and especially those long comments that really show that they have watched the video and they enjoyed it, and that's what keeps me going. Or actually, I have fun making videos no matter what, but when I get a little bit down about that YouTube stuff because of the 600 subscribers and almost no views, those comments really help me get through those hard patches. And if you're new, please subscribe if you like this, and like the video, and do all that stuff, so that maybe YouTube will show my videos to more people. It's a little sad when I've worked, several hours, maybe several days on a video, and nobody watches it. But it's okay. I mean, I have fun making the videos, so. But I'm sorry. I just wanted to complain a little about it, because it's a little annoying. I can't lie. It makes me a little sad sometimes when I upload a video and I just see it get no views. But then those comments come, and then I'm happy again, so it's no big deal. But if you want to help and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, whatever it's called, so that you'll actually see my videos when I put them out. That would make me very happy. As I said in a previous video, I can't remember which one, the one about my mental health, I think I talked about how I have high ambitions for my art, and I really, want to try to, earn money on art and maybe make a living from it. And I'd like to share the journey here on YouTube, and I'd find it very cool if people would join my journey and we could, see how it goes together. I have very high ambitions, so I'm gonna, I'm not gonna give up just because YouTube's algorithm is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna try really hard. But I just have to try hard on my thesis right now. My master's thesis I'm writing right now. Not right now, I'm painting and talking to you. But when I'm not doing that, I am chin deep in writing a big thesis. Yeah. And that keeps me occupied the most of the time. And I'm kind of tired of it by now, but I have to turn it in by the 2nd of June. So there is a bit of time yet until I'm done with it. Okay, let me do some shading on the... Sorry, I got cut off my camera. Just restarted, or my phone just, it records for a set amount of time and then it restarts recording because it records in chunks of a certain size. I can't remember how much. I think half an hour, so that means I've been painting for half an hour, I guess. That line was too harsh. There we go, much better. And this one too. There we go. I'm not gonna do very detailed shading. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of dimension, but I kind of like the comic-y flat feel of it, especially because of the color scheme. The red and the blue it suits a more flat style. And I'm going overboard with all these details, I think. Damn it, I can't stop myself. Do you know that feeling when you're screwing something up, but you just can't kind of stop yourself? Okay, I'm gonna shade the red a little bit. I don't know if I just should go in with some more red. I think I need to darken it a bit, so I'm gonna add some violet to it. So in here, there, and maybe the underside of the shoes, and in there. Good. And the tie. I think that's it. I'm going to do some details with a wild jelly roll appears. I don't even play Pokemon. I don't know if that's what it says. I'm going to try to do some details with a white jelly roll pen, and mostly I'm just gonna put some shines to this shoe, these shoes. Ching! I don't know if it even needs any more than that. Maybe shine to the tie. There, very subtle. I actually kind of like it as it is, and I can't really give him a shine in his eye because his eyes are so small. So I guess I am going to... I don't know, should I sign this? Yes, I guess I should. What color should I go with? So I'm gonna go with red and blue. So I have two initials, A for Anna and S for Steenby. And I'm going to put my signature here or here. I just need to determine. I think it would balance the picture best if I did it over here, so I'm going to do it here. A for Anna. And S for my last name. It went really well. Well. And then I'm gonna do a 20, very small down here. There, so you can tell that it's made in the year of 2020. And yeah. Oh no, I forgot that pocket should have been red. Oh no, can I fix it? I'm gonna try. It's probably gonna ruin the whole thing. Oh no. Holding my breath. Okay. I'm just gonna put a big layer of red so that it's almost opaque. Okay, it worked out. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for that laugh. That was hideous. Yeah. I'm going to give you a little, tour of the painting after I'm done talking, and then we're actually finished. So I'm really happy with this. I think it's a very fun painting, and I really love my magical businessman, so I want to, I'm just happy to work on that, and I hope that you enjoyed my rambling. I've been talking a lot. I'm all hoarse and weird, and I talk about weird stuff. I'm sorry. I don't know how to bring this to an end properly. I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please remember to like the video and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll actually know when my videos come up, so that you can watch them, so that I get more than 5 watch per video. I'm sorry, I'm so greedy. I had a lot of fun making this, and yeah. And I want to say goodbye, and I want to, I'm weird. I'm sorry. Why is this getting so weird? Okay. Goodbye now. I hope you had a good time. I surely did, and I'm really happy with the way my painting turned out. And if you did any painting while you watched, I would love to see it. You can just find my social media in the description, and you can show me there. Okay, now I'm gonna shut up. I should probably have shut up a while ago. But goodbye, and I hope to see you in my next video.